Have you ever noticed when you're stressed, it doesn't just live in your mind, that it shows up in your body? It could be the tension in your neck, on your shoulders, feeling the weight of the world on your shoulders, that client meeting that gave you the headache, the exhaustion that comes when you slow down a little bit. What if your body isn't betraying you, but what if your body is leading you? Hey, beautiful human, it's me, Rebecca Weiner McGregor, and welcome to another episode of Effective Immediately, the show where we talk mindset, healthy emotions, leadership, and the subconscious shifts that help you have it all effective immediately. Okay, so today we're talking about something that very many high-achieving women deal with, and this is something that every high-achieving woman needs to hear. Are you ready? Your body is not the block. Your body is the bridge to your next level. Breathe that in for a moment. This is close to my heart because it's something I see a lot of my very successful clients working on. It is this thing that's happening in the background, right? You're brilliant, you're successful, you're intuitive, but yet your body sometimes feels like it's working against you, right? Doesn't want you to sleep. It has your stomach churning. You feel this tension. You maybe get sick more often than you want to. I mean, whoever wants to get sick, right? But you're maybe noticing that your body is responding in ways that don't make sense for the life that you're living. Okay? You maybe wake up exhausted. Your shoulders ache from tension. You're awake at 3 a.m. with the thoughts going everywhere. And you might wonder to yourself, why can't I just calm down? Why can't I just calm down? And you make a pact with yourself every Monday. This is going to be easier. This is going to be better. I'm going to get things done. I'm not going to have this feeling in my body. It's going to be gone by Monday, that kind of thing, right? So what if your body isn't betraying you, but she is leading you? She is guiding you. And that's what we're going to dive into today. Your body is not a block. Your body is the bridge to your next level. Okay, breathe that in. We're going to explore with curiosity. Remember, not judging yourself, just acknowledging where this might touch down in your life. Let's start with the truth that changes everything, okay? Your business and your body are on the same team. You're all on the same team. Your body just speaks first. Your body's that eager one, that always raised their hand, the first one that raised their hand when you were in school. That's what your body is, right? She wants to let you know what's happening right away. When your nervous system is dysregulated, clarity disappears. When that happens, you often second-guess decisions. You overwork. You keep trying to fix the strategy instead of paying attention to what really needs your attention, which is your state. Let me say that again. You keep trying to fix the strategy, but what really needs your attention is your state, the state of your body, the state of your energy. We don't think about that. Especially if we are dealing with any anxieties or stresses, we're often up in our heads, and coming down into our body to find out what our body needs is the ticket to changing everything. Okay, here's what happens. Your body senses fear, right? And it starts to send these protective signals. And these are the same signals, the same ancient survival patterns that once kept humans safe from danger, right? Very similar. Now the danger is not something chasing you, right? It's an inbox full of messages that need to be answered. It's your next launch. It's an important conversation that you need to have that you've been avoiding. And your mind races, your breath shortens, and you feel like you have to push away the feeling, and you have to push through the moment. There's a lot of pushing and pulling in this situation, right? Your body's trying to pull your attention. You're trying to push away the feeling. But expansion doesn't come from pressure. It comes from peace. One of my limitless leaders, she said to me, Rebecca, I don't understand. I have everything I want. and I'm exhausted all the time. We discovered that her nervous system was still running old patterns from old experiences, from old memories that she had when she was a child. She had done the therapy. She had read the books to move past her stuff, her gunk, her trauma, right? But it was still running these old patterns that we were able to heal subconsciously. And the belief that success required stress was present there for her. Can you imagine having that feeling, desiring to be successful, and then coming to the conclusion, recognizing finally that your body did not feel safe with success, that it needed to feel stressed, like the belief that so many people have, that success requires blood, sweat, and tears, that it requires tons of hard work, that it can't be easy. So for her, she just thought, if she was successful, her body thought if she was successful, then she would need to be stressed out. She would need to be exhausted. So her body created those conditions for her. Once we began to regulate her nervous system, change those subconscious patterns, everything shifted. Her energy returned, her ideas started to flow, her revenue expanded, as you can imagine, without extra hours or a ton of effort. You can't scale from tension. You scale from trust. Let me say that again because I think it's so important. You can't scale. And I'm not speaking absolutes here. I'm saying it's so much harder to scale from tension. If you're scaling from tension, you're likely exhausted. Your jaws might be clenched right now. Your tongue might be trapped on the roof of your mouth. Your shoulders might be up to your ears, right? You can do it, but it's so much easier and so much more fun and so much more profitable when you do it from a place of trust. Okay, so let's talk about the signals your body sends, okay? This is how your stress shows up in your body, and this awareness is your power, okay? So take note here. Maybe your chest tightens before you check your email. Maybe you hold your breath as you're opening your inbox. Maybe your jaw clenches every time you think about that one client that you have or those couple of clients that you have. Maybe you can't fall asleep, or you wake up in the middle of the night and for no reason, your heart is racing. For no obvious reason, right? Maybe you've been carrying neck pain or back pain or headaches or migraines for months. These are not random. They are data. We talk about this all the time. Everything that your body is doing is data. Everything that you're picking up, the kinds of thoughts that you're having is data. It's not a place for you to judge yourself, just a place to have your awareness so that you can make the shifts that you want to make. At least begin to understand, okay, I didn't realize this for such a long time, but I have a headache and it shows up right here on my head, or it feels like it's gripping the top of my head, or you have that lump in your throat kind of feeling when you're trying to do a speaking engagement or something like that. This is all data. Okay? Your body is your most honest business partner. It will always tell you when you're out of alignment. Isn't that brilliant? And just let's have a little asterisk here. Your intuition comes through your body. So getting your body in a place of peace is going to allow you to connect even more deeply to your gifts, to your medicine, to the way that you heal people, help people, the way that you tune in. Imagine you're sitting in a session or you're in a group coaching meeting and your heart is pounding. How easy is it going to be for you to tune into the frequency of that group, the needs of that person? When your mind is racing, your heart is racing. It's going to be way harder to try to push that down. Remember the pushing and the pulling. try to push that down, push that away, and then tune in to what your clients need, what your customers need, what your team needs, because you're pushing also down what your body needs, what you need. And if that's the pattern, then it's going to keep you from being the very best healer, practitioner, coach that you want to be. It's going to keep you from fully leading the way that you want to lead in integrity and to help move the world through the mission that you have on your heart. Okay, so your intuition is coming through your body, but if it's the signal's getting scrambled, let's say, by all the other static that's happening in your body. It's watering down you. It's watering down your message. Take that in for just a moment, because I feel like this is such a common thing that happens. And what are the things that we usually do? We push through, right? We hustle harder. I'm really anti-hustle. Unless you really, really love to hustle, hustling is not a sustainable way to be. And even if you really, really love the hustle, like sometimes you pull that all-nighter during a launch and you kind of love that feeling of the adrenaline and all of the excitement, but not doing that every day, right? The long-term hustle is not sustainable for your body. And maybe you think, okay, mind over matter. If I just keep pushing through, if I just keep pushing and fighting this and pushing this away, I can get through this day. I can get through this meeting. I can get through this week. I can get through this month. Oh my gosh, we're in Q4. I can get through this year. That's not a way to live, right? You want to be excited about your day. And I'm not talking about every day is perfect kind of BS, right? I'm talking about that you get to be present to the things that you love and manage easily the ups and downs of life because your body is in a state of peace and trust. Okay? So we know that your body always keeps the score. Until it feels safe, it won't let you expand as easily as you want to, or maybe at all. You know that if you know right now, if I ask you yes or no, true or false, is your body stopping you? Is it sending you signals that are stopping you from being the fullest expression of yourself? You know, yes or no right now. So here's the reframe I want you to take today. You are not the problem. Your body is not the problem. This is not a personality flaw. This is not a character flaw. Your body is the messenger. She's telling you all sorts of stuff. She's showing you that your nervous system doesn't yet feel safe with the level of success that you are reaching for. So let's do something together right now. A quick grounding reset. If you can, close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Hold for 2 seconds. Let it come out your mouth. Notice that your belly expands when you take those breaths in through your nose. And just now notice, where is your body holding tension? Your shoulders, your jaw. Maybe when you were trying to breathe, you could feel it in your belly. Maybe there's a heaviness on your chest that you just think that you have to live with. And as you breathe, imagine that tension softening, almost like it's melting. And imagine telling your body, you can even say it out loud to her or in your thoughts, we are safe. We are safe. We can rest. We can rest. And we can receive. We can receive. Notice how even 30 seconds of giving your body presence changes your state. This is your body showing you the bridge. Okay, here's what happens when your body feels safe. Your intuition gets louder. Your connection to your gifts gets stronger. The way that you can tap in to caring for your clients gets sharper. because your listening and your focus is piercing through whatever is going on with your client, whatever would have been going on in the past, right? It's like your gifts instantly become stronger. The fog clears away. Your creativity returns. Your leadership becomes magnetic. Your decisions get faster and cleaner. There's no second guessing. You're tapping back into what you know to be true for you through your values and your standards. When your body's sending up a whole bunch of signals and you have to make these big decisions, even value-based decisions, you're so far from your true values because you're not operating from what you want from your life. You're operating from keeping safe. When your nervous system is regulated, your subconscious mind begins filtering. It stops filtering success through fear. Let me say that again because I kind of got in my head or got tongue-tied. When your nervous system is regulated, your subconscious mind stops filtering success through fear. Now, your intuition, remember, it comes through your body first. By the time it gets up into your head and you're making thoughts about what you've just had come through your body, it's going through all of those filters and those stories and those patterns and those old paradigms that you have set up. And if your body doesn't feel safe with success, a wonderful intuitive idea will get squashed quickly because your body doesn't want to move forward. It doesn't feel safe moving forward. It's not excited to move forward. Okay, this is why in Limitless Leader, we don't just talk mindset, right? We work directly with the subconscious mind. We work directly with the body, helping you to expand your capacity to hold more wealth, to feel more joy, to allow yourself to be more visible, to allow yourself more freedom, to have beliefs in alignment with what you want for yourself, not what was happening in your past. Okay? So one of my favorite things a client told me recently was, for the first time in years, I've been sleeping through the night. And my business had its biggest month ever. You can see a huge correlation there, right? When your body is relaxed and allows you to sleep, you get your good healing sleep. You wake up feeling clear, feeling peaceful, trusting yourself, feeling excited for what you get to share today, who you get to work with, what shifts you get to make, and of course, your own learning and expansion along the way. It's not a coincidence that wealth comes easier, right? It's not a coincidence that your messaging is clear. It's not a coincidence that you find the breakdown in things quickly and can shift and expand. That's the body catching up to your brilliance. Oh, I know, it sends tingles through my body too. Your body doesn't need to catch up to your success. Your success expands through your body. Okay, so here's your reminder for the week. Your body is not a block, it's the bridge. Listen to it, support it. Thank her for carrying you this far. Thank you for all the success that you've had. Thank you for everything that she's allowed you to do so far, everything she's brought you through, to and through. And let it lead you the rest of the way. And inside Limitless Leader, this is the foundation that we work on, right? Subconscious rewiring and nervous system regulation. This equals sustainable expansion. If you're ready to lead from peace instead of pressure, break through your income ceilings, really reconnect to yourself and your body and your intuition and all those juicy things that you love so much. Wherever you see this video, you know there's a way for you to connect with me and set up a call so we can talk about your path. All right, in the meantime, pay attention to your body. Don't be mad at her. Don't be frustrated with her. Listen to her. She will tell you exactly what you need. All right, have a beautiful week, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.